Surprise.
Alcohol.
Anna,
Project B.
It's a project director.
project director. Nice to see you.
So from the plantation, and then the processing center, and the public and the company members. Yeah, John.
Yeah, maybe let me just plan. Each of these commodities are organized around clusters of about 200 to 400, 500 farmers that are benefiting from the new technologies that are being introduced into public unlisted companies that actually are doing the exports.
And the exports are directly from here, or they go to like a processing center further away, or they're actually
You
happening
do
here?
the boxing here,
Here.
and they get loaded into a cold to the container on here.
Different container here.
Yeah, the container comes and again it goes to the port. The SMEs for value chain improvements, but also doing a lot.
The banana quality and productivity. So this banana and also this bag use
One, huh?
decide the harvest. And also leaf surgery, use knives. You can see some tools in here. We remove peepers with this knife. Here
ප්‍රමිතිල උඩ ඉන්නවා කිරිවැටනවා.
and also we remove two because we are doing early bagging. You can see on the right side again river.
Earlier,
So you can see this is our harvesting method. We use fish line to harvest, and it is easily our farmers can harvest without damaging to the hands. If we use this knife, what happen? It damage the physically damage fingers. This method is introduced by ISP to prevent that problem. So and after harvesting, you can see in your right side. We keep these bananas to delay takes for the 1 hour. After 1 hour, we keep under shade for 1 hour in the field.
So it naturally closes out. Yeah, exactly. I've seen it. Yeah.
6 months. At the 6 month age, banana bunch rise in bottom of the root, and it takes 3 months to come out the flower. After
long gestation time, no? For
yes,
banana.
but next one 4 months interval we keep
Yeah, I
this.
see.
That means 4 months interval we can harvest.
okay.
Plant we don't allow to accumulate water because
it falls.
yes falls.
Yeah,
So
smart.
yes, we keep this plant under fall out naturally.
Yeah.
This one you can see this is the early bag to cover the bunch. And you can see all around different colors, different age. One
Yeah,
week
that's
has
your
one
banana.
color.
Your banana.
Entire plantation harvest red ribbon. Next week, blue ribbon. Likewise, every week.
So every week you change.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
eight colors.
8
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah.
11th one
And
also.
you change on the same day every ribbon
Yeah, and every week.
on the same time.
Yes,
same
Sunday
day.
to Saturday one color.
One color.
As example, last week we have put the
Irrigation plantation, he will explain. I will slow down the vehicle. If you want to get down, yes, get down with it.
Sure.
Thank you.
Where are?
Now we have the new weather station.
Oh, set up there at the. It does what? It tells the.
10 parameters.
Wait, what
It
is
says
so,
the parameters.
Wait.
My parents are also farmers. Throughout our lives, we had seen farming as a very difficult and unvarying profession. But, for some unexplainable reason, I chose
I have plant we are growing. Now I see how our tropical fruits are being exported with modern processing facility. I have been working in the ministry during the past few years when the entire world was affected by the COVID-19 pandemic and when our country was having a difficult time due to lack of foreign exchange reserves. As you can see, the agriculture sector modernization project is now well addressing the present crisis not only by earning foreign exchange but also through foreign exchange savings. Wakare Green Cucumber project has earned entire World Bank funding, which we have spent already for the entire project up to now. Banana projects in several agriculture technology demonstration parks are now earning foreign exchange. I can highlight some of the major achievements of this project. The soil test-based fertigation technology introduced by the project saves at least 50% of the fertilizer used by the project farmers is another timely intervention as the government is spending huge budget for fertilizer subsidy. As shown on the presentation, the high density of plants per acre for all the crops grown under the project, which is vital for a little tiny island where we have limited cultivable land. Water saving technology through modern micro irrigation systems very important in the climate change scenario. Minimal use of agrochemicals due to application of irrigated pest management. Export protocol for fruits in reefer containers to reduce cost of export. Above all, most importantly, introduction of new farmer company model and formation of farmer companies for farmers to ensure sustainability of the project. I have visited almost all project clusters of ASMP during past few years, and I am glad to inform about 20,000 farmers have become commercial farmers. Private sector industries and exporters have also gained experience in new technology introduced by the ASMP related to fresh fruit export business. I take this opportunity to thank MDO of World Bank and all other VIPs for visiting our projects, and my special thank goes to Mr. John Kaiser, task team leader of ASMP, who has been with us during past crisis situation of the country to assist us to uplift our economy.
What I find is that this afternoon, learning about the modernization in the production of bananas, mini bananas, baby bananas, has had so many benefits in terms of higher output and higher incomes, which means better livelihoods. So my question for you is the following. Which technology that has been introduced has had the biggest impact? That's my first question. And what do you think would be a good next thing to invest in? If you have the Minister of Agriculture here, you have the World Bank, you have also other development partners. What would you like to see more of? What do you need next to be even more productive and successful?
අපි ඇඹුල් වලට high density double row කියන සිස්ටම් එක තමයි හොඳම විදිහට අපිට දැනিলা තියෙන්නේ. ඇත්තටම මේ අපේ දැන් අපි ඒපාක් ප්‍රයිවට් ලිමිටඩ් කියලා අපි ගොවි සමාගමක ආරම්භ කරලා තියෙනවා. අපිට ඇත්තටම මේ වෙලාවේ අපිට අවශ්‍ය වෙනවා ඒකට ස්ථිර ෆැක්ටරියක්. ඊට අමතරව අපිට පොඩි ගැටලුවක් තියෙනවා අපේ කෙසෙල් තුන්වන අදියර. ඒ කියන්නේ හයිට් third quality එක අපි ඒකට අගය එකතු කරලා අලෙවි කරගන්න ඕන කරන dehydrate කරගන්න අවශ්‍ය කරන තාක්ෂණය අපිට අවශ්‍ය වෙනවා. මොකද අපිට මේක ලොකු ගැටලුවක් කියලා දෙනවා. third quality local market එකේ විකුණන්නත් බෑ. මේක අපිට දිගින් දිගට පවත්වාගෙන යන්න බැරි තත්ත්වයක් උදා වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඇත්තටම මම WK සමිතියෙන් මට සමා වෙන්න මම ඒපාක් ගොවි සමාගමේ අධ්‍යක්ෂකවරයෙක් වශයෙන් කටයුතු කරනවා.
would be, do you think that you could increase your production even more and have even more exports?
යොඩි සමාජික වශයෙන් ඉන්නවා. මේ අපිට මේ සමාගමේ තව වැඩි වැඩියෙන් කට්ටිය ඕන තරම් මේ ව්‍යාපෘති නිෂ්පාදන දියුණු කරන්න ගොඩාක් කට්ටිය බැඳෙන්න බලාපොරොත්තුව ව්‍යාපෘති සාර්ථක කරගන්න ඉල්ලමින් තියෙනවා. ඒ කට්ටියට අවස්ථාව දීලා වැඩි වැඩියෙන් කට්ටිය බඳවා ගන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා.
ඒ මාර්ග පද්ධතිය දියුණු වෙන්න ඕනේ කියලා තව අපේ ගොවින්ට ඉගෙන ගන්න ගොඩක් දේවල් තියෙනවා. තමයි මේක ඉගෙනගෙන යනවා. තව ඉවර නැහැ. මේකේ අපි වැඩිදුරටම කරේ ඉගෙන ගන්න එක. මොකද තව ගොඩක් වුණ වැඩසටහන් අපිට ලැබෙනවා නම් හොඳයි. ජාත්‍යන්තර වශයෙන් සහ ජාත්‍යන්තර වශයෙන් වෙළඳපොළ ඉලක්ක වෙන්න තවත් සමාගම් අපිට හඳුන්වා දෙනවා නම් හොඳයි. එක්ස්පෝර්ට් කරන සමාගම් අපිට හඳුන්වා දෙනවා නම් හොඳයි. ඒගොල්ලොත් එක්ක අපිට වැඩ කරන්න අලුත් අත්දැකීමක් ගන්න.
Container heat here. What I find here, when the container heat until heat
correctly, then the price of the banana that you now get, the price for the banana has gone up 5 or 6 times compared to what it was before if you sell it for export. And you use only 8 times less fertilizer, from 400 kg to 50 kg. 50 kg per acre. So you must times 5 divided by 8 is something around 40 times increase.
Yeah.
So what do you do with the money? Are you reinvesting it in the company? Are you buying, for instance, could you buy some of this equipment? Or are you putting it somewhere else?
ඇත්තටම අපි හිතන්න ඕනේ මෙහෙම අපේ රටේ උද්ගමනය ගොඩක් වැඩි. ඔය අපි ලාභයි කියද්දී ඒක ඇත්තටම ගොවියට ගොඩක් දැනෙනවා. හරි අපි අතාරිමු අපිට ඇත්තටම සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපි අඩු මිලට තමයි කෙසෙල් දුන්නේ පහුගිය කාලේ. නමුත් ඉහළ මිලක් අපිට ලැබිලා තියෙනවා. එම මුදල් වලින් එම මුදල් ගොවියාගේ පවුල වැඩි දියුණු කරන්න වගේම අපි සමාගම පැත්තෙන් බැලුවොත් සමාගමේ ඉතුරු වෙන මුදලින් අපි සමාගම වැඩි දියුණු කරගෙන ඉස්සරහට ගෙනියන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. ඇත්තටම අපේ එකම බලාපොරොත්තුව මෙම සමාගම මගින් අපි ඇඹුල් කෙසෙල් ඒ වගේම මේ පළාතේ හැදෙන පළතුරු එළවලු එක්ස්පෝර්ට් කරලා රටට ඩොලර් ගේන එක තමයි අපේ ප්‍රධාන අරමුණ. ඇත්තටම අපි ලොකු අරමුණක් තියෙනවා. මොකද රටේ තියෙන මේ ප්‍රශ්න වලට විසඳුම ඒක කියලා අපි හිතනවා. ඇත්තටම අපේ සමාගම වැඩි දියුණු කර ගැනීම අපේ මූලික අරමුණක්. මේ මුදල් වලින් අපේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් ඩිරෙක්ටර් රෝහන් සර් විසින් ආරම්භ කරා මෙන්න මේ විදිහට අපි කරමු. ඇත්තටම අපේ රටට ටුවරිසම් කියන එක හරි වැදගත් වෙනවා. අපි මේ කරන ව්‍යාපෘති විදේශිකයන්ට සහ දේශීය සංචාරකයන්ට පෙන්නලා ඇත්තටම ඒකේ තියෙන වැදගත්කම පැහැදිලි කරලා දීලා ඒ අය සතුටු කරලා යම් කිසි අපේ සමාගම මගින් කරන ව්‍යාපෘතියක් මගින් ආදායම් උත්පාදනය කරගන්න අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා.
It's my first visit to your country and it felt very right to focus it on agriculture because as I mentioned so many people in this country live in rural areas and agriculture is such an important source of livelihood and it's so important for the economy. And what I think we saw today is very important from many different perspectives. Number one, climate change is affecting the productivity and the production of agriculture because agriculture and water resources are very much affected by climate change, which means that we need to think differently and we need to have what we call climate smart agriculture. And today we saw new technologies and new practices being applied to be able to take advantage of collective cascades of water for the sake of production of agriculture, but also other innovations and technologies that provide for more sustainable and for more predictability on the production side. Secondly, we saw also modernization techniques. Two have been mentioned over and over again. The double rows of planting, which is an innovation, and the fertigation, which is combining irrigation and fertilization in a more efficient manner. But we've also heard stories of public-private partnerships, which I think are very powerful, and we have seen the very important demonstration of inclusion. And here I'm talking very much about the employment, the formal employment of women, which I think is very positive. So what are we seeing as the results coming out of this? Well, greater resilience to the effects of climate change, which is great. We're seeing much higher output, which is increasing livelihoods and doing so more sustainably and allowing families to have a much higher living standard. We are seeing an ability to export at a much higher rate, which is very important for the country, especially as it's coming out of a crisis where export earnings can have a very positive impact on the economy. And we're seeing the call for more. We're seeing a call for more, which I think tells us at the World Bank, tells the government, tells development partners that there's more for us to do in the space of agriculture, building on the successes to date. So again, thank you so much for sharing this and spending the day with us. And I will tell you, I will never eat a banana again, not remembering this very memorable visit with the 8 different colors of bands and the various techniques of how to make sure you preserve and get the most out of bananas. So thank you for enlightening my banana life. Thank you.